followed by number 1 guard. Next is the number 2 guard, and last but not the least, number 3 guard.
You're most welcome, sir. That was the Commissioner of Police, Oyo State Command, CP Shina Olukolu. You're most welcome, sir.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration is an annual event organized to honor members of the armed forces who laid down their lives during the First and the Second World Wars, the Nigerian Civil War, peace support operations, and internal security operations, particularly the current war against insurgents. The event is also used to honor the veterans who are still alive, as well as soliciting for financial support for their well-being and that of the families of the fallen heroes. Permit me also to quickly remind this esteemed gathering that this important day celebration is celebrated in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. Here in Oyo State, the celebration commenced with the launching of the Appeal Week emblem on the 6th of January 2020. That event was swiftly followed by special Jumat prayers on Friday, 10th January 2020 at the Ibadan Central Mosque, and an interdenominational church service
at the Cathedral of St. Peter's, Aremo, Ibadan.
Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration is not exclusive to Nigeria alone, rather, it is a very important event that is celebrated worldwide. In the past, Nigeria, being a member of the Commonwealth of Nations, used to hold the celebration with other members on the 11th of November annually to honor members of the armed forces who died during the First and the Second World Wars. This is because the First World War officially ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. However, in order to reflect our own peculiar historical experience as a nation, January 15th of every year was selected as the date to observe the Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration. This is to commemorate the end of the Nigerian Civil War.
Engineer Seyi Makinde.
National salute! Present arms!
Shall we all rise for the national anthem, please? Thank you.
Remembrance Parade formed up. 6 officers, 97 soldiers, airmen, airwomen, and legionnaires ready for the inspection, Your Excellency.
The parade commander, Major O. Obeni, has just invited a special guest of honor, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, to inspect today's parade. Your Excellency, sir, I have the honor this morning to welcome you to Remembrance Arcade here in Agodi, Ibadan, Oyo State, the venue for year 2020 Armed Forces Remembrance Day Parade in Oyo State. The Armed Forces Remembrance Day is an annual event organized by members of the Armed Forces who laid their lives during the First and Second World War, the Nigerian Civil War, peace support operation, and international security operations, particularly the current war against insurgency. At this point, His Excellency, the Executive Governor, is inspecting number 1 guard. Permit me, sir, to inform you that the number 1 guard is provided by the Nigerian Army. Also on parade this morning is the composition of the Color Party. Color Party is commanded by the ensign of the National Color.
Their active and productive life in service to the nation and the armed forces. Give them understanding helpers and the willingness to accept help. And as their strength diminishes, increase their faith and their assurance to God, using their own law, and drive from them all snares of the evil one. May your blessings rest upon them always. Let us observe 1 minute silence in honor of our fallen heroes.
Shall we all rise, please, in honor of the fallen heroes? Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, very distinguished personality.
Thank you, sir.
The event you are about to witness, which is the wreath-laying ceremony, involves the placing of flowers at the memorial site in the
the military. This is known at the tomb of the unknown soldier. The best known reclaim ceremony to honor unknown soldiers dates back to the Peloponnesian Wars in ancient Greece, where an empty stretcher was carried to honor soldiers who paid the supreme price. This solemn ritual has continued to be observed globally today.
Àṣírí ti wáyé ọdún kan díẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ṣe ìrántí àwọn ológun tó ti sùn lójú ìjà níláyé pẹ̀lú.
The special guest of honor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very memorable day, 15th of January 2020, a day set aside to honor members of the armed forces who paid the supreme price so that peace will reign in Nigeria. This day, like I mentioned earlier, has been celebrated in the 36 states of the Federation, including the Federal Capital Territory.
Ọdọọdún ọdún ìrántí àwọn ọmọ òṣìṣẹ́ lójú ìjà. Èyí tá a ṣe ẹgbẹ́ tí ọ̀gágun tí wọ́n kéde láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ ogun tó wà ní orí ìlú kí wọ́n gbàgbé ara wọn bẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ òkúlẹ̀ àtọwọ́pọ̀ ṣàfẹ́sẹ̀ bá fún ìṣẹ́gun àwọn ọdún ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́lẹ̀. Àdúgbẹ́ ó sọ fún alẹ́ka ẹgbẹ́ ikọ̀ ọmọ ogun rẹ̀ Nigerian Army àwọn ní ikọ̀ kan àwọn ló wà ní ikọ̀ kínní ikọ̀ kejì àwọn ní ọmọ ogun òfurufú ti ilẹ̀ wa Nigerian Air Force ẹni tó ṣáájú wọn ní Staff Sergeant Oye Samuel onídàárí wọn. Ìdí méjì pàtàkì ó ní ọmọ bó ṣe ṣe ní ìdọ́dọọdún. Àkọ́kọ́ ó ní láti pe ẹ̀mí àwọn ogun tó ti ṣubú lójú ìjà wá sí ibi tá a wà yìí. Àwọn òrí wọn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ ìwà báyìí. Èkejì ni pé bàbá ti di pé à ń tẹ́ òdòdó.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very beautiful atmosphere here at Armed Forces Remembrance Arcade, Abuja, here in Ibadan, Oyo State. 15th day of January 2020, a day set aside to remember members of the armed forces who laid their dear life, paid the supreme sacrifice so that humanity.
Ibi ìjà ìlú ọjọ́ sì ń jà pàpà. Àwọn ọmọ adúgbò ọmọ láti rántí àwọn akẹgbẹ́ wọn tó ti sùn lójú ìjà. Iwájú ilé ìjọba ní Akéèdè Lámúdí Nígbàdàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ ti gbọ́.
The corporate existence of this great country was threatened. The Nigerian armed forces stood firm, and today we have a country called Nigeria. During those periods, members of the armed forces paid the supreme price with their dear life. It might interest you to know, and that is why we gathered here this morning. To tell their families, their family members, and their relatives that they cannot be forgotten. The day is also to remember those who are in mission area, participating actively in several operations, both in the northeast and other parts of the country. You can remember in the process we have lost so many. We are also here this morning.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n gbé àmì òdòdó sí ìlú ọ̀rọ̀ wa kí Ọlọ́run kí ó kọ́ sí àbẹ̀wò rẹ̀.
The special guest of honor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. To sponsor of this memorable event, currently, as you can all see, a video of one of our own is currently being hit in honor of the anniversary. What a very beautiful day, Armed Forces Remembrance Day 2020. From now, we expect the governor to perform one of the very important functions this morning, which is, of course, releasing the videos. Releasing the
Please, everyone should find as this weapon of Abifa under control. Thank you.
Hello sir, ẹ jẹ́ bá a sún sẹ́yìn pẹ̀lú onífóònù. Bàbá òun fóònù ẹ jọ.
You may please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, if you can look closely to where the special guest of honor is, you will notice that the special guest of honor have released the sparkling white pigeons, which, like I did mention earlier, signify peace to this amiable state or your states, peace to our dear country, Nigeria.
May I have your permission to march up to colors and the rest of the parade, Your Excellency?
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, has granted permission for the color and the rest of the parade to march off the parade ground.
We want to appreciate the Nigerian Armed Forces for what
Shall we all rise in honor of the color, please? Thank you.
to keep peace within our
One guy just got the day.
continent and within the world. So we appreciate them. And for their fallen colleagues, we give them the assurance that they will never die.
What's your message, sir, to those on the war front battling insurgency?
Well, we don't have any other country apart from this, so they should do their best. And they are appreciated. We know they are
So they want to
trying
believe in
their
now.
best.
They want to believe in
They are highly encouraged.